Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Gotcha in here, bringing y'all back another video on an Onyx Equinox episode 3. And guys, I am loving every little bit of this anime, the animation, the colors, the art style, the drama, the fights. I love it all. But before we get into that, real quick, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Doing a giveaway 100 subscribers. Yeah, hit the like button. And with that being said, let's get into this episode review, guys. So we see Izel and Nelly run. The episode starts off with like the pass of Izel, and he's running away from a monster and being saved from an unknown man who I believe is his actual father. And you see in the memories like Izel getting Nelly taking care of Izel, but his dad is just like brushing him off. So, and his dad sold him away to the man that ultimately agreed to sacrifice Nelly. So, cuts to the present, and Izel and Yodel are running, and they're running away from these beasts. But Izel, he's not, in top physical shape, so he starts to cramp. But Yodel says that you need to keep running. The hurt is only gonna make you stronger. And he tells them that something's following them. And he tells Izel that because of his eyes and him being like, and he was being basically so close to death, that these beasts are going to keep on following him because they're drawn to his eyes. So, because he's been cursed by the underworld, and him being cursed, that made him a beacon for these beasts to try to get him. He told him the longer you stay in one place, the more and more these beasts are going to come to hunt you. So Yodel ends up taking out the beast, of course, because Yodel's that guy. And after that, he tells him he needs to stay on task. And as the new moon goes closer, he needs to retrieve that artifact of oshtatoon to find the remaining underworld gateways. Well, when Izel tells him that he could just show him, he replies, "That's not his task. It's not my job to show you. You have to do it yourself. I'm just here to guide you." So he shows him where the next has to be, basically where the oshtatoon, the artifact compass is. And Izel's worried about being hunted by beasts and how he would call for Yodel for help. Well, Yodel's like, yo, hold up there. You don't call me for help. Like, the only thing that will call me, like, if you need help is if you like, you get hurt and there's blood drawn. And the cries from your blood will summon me there. But other than that, like, if you yell my name, I'm not going to come running to you. Like, so as he's going to the city, he's chased by beasts, but he is saved by the guards because they got some kind of weapons that kill beasts. So they tell him the beast won't pass the gates and that he's safe within the city. So it cuts to this legendary Mesoamerican ball game being played, but it's interrupted by the twins' father, which I forgot to write their names down. I'm sorry, I don't know their names, but so interrupted by the twins' father, and Izel is remembering the city because that's the city that he's from. And he goes to a house to where he used to live. Him and his sister used to live, and he runs to the twin ball players there. And there is his dad. His dad's name is Mock. I remember to write down his name. And he basically tells off his dad, like it's his fault Noel ran away. His fault he's like this. His fault he's cursed. He's blaming his dad for everything. And his dad tried to tell him, like, hey, I was a different man then, but he was not trying to hear any of it. And his dad, tried to show him that he cares now, but he's like, don't pretend that you care about me when you sold us off. Like, you sold us off. How can you pretend to care when you sold us off? And that none of this would happen if he didn't sell him, which he got a good point. It might not have happened. But he tries to tell him that he was a different man, but like I said, again, Izel doesn't care. Izel leaves the house, and his dad reminisces on the days that he sold him. I just wish at that part we would have seen why he sold him, like why he had to sell him or something like that. I feel like there's a reason why he had to sell him. We just didn't get that answer in this episode, so that's the only bad thing about this episode for real. I wish we got an answer in this episode, but maybe it'll come in the later episodes. Back on track. So it cuts back to Izel's dad, Mock, and the twins are his brothers. Basically, the twins are his twins asked, are you going to be selling us to slavery too? And basically the dad said, mind your business, go on. So they tell him that he knows he's been keeping them out the real ball game competitions by paying off officials and stuff, because back in the day, I don't know if it was a winner or the loser, but you got sacrificed as, you know, if you lost. I want to say the loser of the ball game lost, and the losers, if you lost, you got sacrificed to the gods. So, but they wanted this ball that they think is theirs. So, but the dad Mock is like, that ball's not yours. But they're like, we're the, you know, best ball players. No one's gonna beat us. We're not gonna die. But the dad doesn't seem like that. Dad's being overprotective, but there's good reason. You know, he doesn't want his sons to get sacrificed. But then again, at the same time, God let them do what they gotta do. So, but basically tells him you can't play the ball game again. You can't play in the tournament. You don't know the true power of that ball. And yeah. So, and he says, as long as you're under my roof, you're gonna follow my rules. So when he leaves, the twins are like, guess we gotta get from under his roof then. So, cuts to Izel wandering the city again and mistaking the girl for Nelly. Like, he really misses his sister. Well, it cuts back to the twins running into Izel, and one of the twins is kind of hard, while the other one's kind of rough. And the one that's kind of hard offers some food, some clothes. The other one's like, that's my clothes. Why are we doing this? So he tells them that he's there to find some mystical artifact, oshtatoon, and they said, we don't know anything about that, but we know about this mystical ball or whatever. And so they took him to it. So they show him the mystical ball, and they approach the temple and walk in, and, you know, and they tell him that about the hero twin ball players who were blessed by the gods to be champions and even traverse the underworld with the help of the mystical ball that had magical properties. And Izel, hearing that, he is like, that's what I'm looking for. He goes to touch the ball, but the twins stop him, saying the ball belongs to them. And they throw him to the ground, and they touch the ball, and it glows. And he tells them that he needs the ball, and they should stop. He tells them that they need a ball, but like, they start playing keep away with it. And in the process, they end up destroying the temple. Mock, their dad, goes looking for them and chases after Izel, asking where the twins are. He apologizes to Izel for whatever path he sent him and Nelly on, and he asks to, but Izel doesn't care. Izel asks to be let go. When he lets go, he runs. The twins take the ball and run, and say now that they got the ball, there's nothing to stop them from having an adventure. So while they're running through the forest, having a ball, pun on words, they run into some beasts and use the ball to try to fight them off. Izel sees them running and chases after them, and they all are cornered by the monster. Izel pulls out his dagger, and, you know, he started calling for Yoda, but we know Yoda's not coming if you call for him. But, you know, the beast knocks his hand out, knocks the dagger out of hand of him, and at the same time cut his hand, and blood hits the floor. With blood being drawn, like Yoda said, it summoned Yoda, and Yoda comes and defeats the beast. So we're gonna skip all the fighting stuff because it's, you know, Yoda kind of just manhandled all of them. It was like not even a challenge for Yoda, just no diff. Even the big monster came and Yoda took him out pretty easy. So basically Yoda is scolding Izel, reminding him of his task, and he should have been the one to retrieve the ball. But because he didn't, the ball is synced with the twins. So that's how we get the twins into the story, because now the twins have to go with Izel for Izel to, you know, accomplish his task. And man, they wasn't trying to do that at first, and Yoda was like, so are you gonna help him or not? They was like, no. He's like, if we don't help him, I'm gonna eat you. And they was like, oh, okay, man. Yeah, we're going on a little adventure with you. We'll help you with your tasks and stuff, man. Don't eat us. So, but they came around, and at the end of the episode, a mysterious figure came, and we seen the dead bodies of the slain guards. Because the guards ended up chasing some monsters off somewhere, and it was a trap, and basically got killed. But guys, I am liking this anime a lot. You know, it's different, you know, different take on anime. Just a different culture in general. So let me know what y'all think about Onyx Equinox. Do y'all like it so far? Leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, even though I stumbled over my words a little bit, I'm sorry. But like I said, y'all get this raw and uncut. But if y'all like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, doing a giveaway. So with that being said, it's been your boy, guys, Jen, for Guys and Retreat, guys. Thank everyone who's been rocking with me, and I'm out.